Hmm. We have 6:29. Counselor Gowdy, are you here? Counselor Stevenson? Counselor Martin? Okay. Hmm. Hey, Director Hemmons.
Hello,
I
Council Clerk.
yes.
There's only 4 of us.
What's me, you?
And
Chief is here, and there's one other person. I thought I let Heather in.
Heather? Nope.
No.
Hmm.
Oh, Councilman Austin, are you there? I see.
He's on mute.
He's on mute. So us 4. That's it.
Well, I'm gonna stay on for about 10 more seconds, and I'm gonna go head on back to work.
Okay.
Where's the chair of the meeting?
Yeah, Counselor Gowdy, I'm gonna send her a text.
Okay, well, without nowhere near a quorum, I guess I'm gonna go ahead on log off, and y'all have a great afternoon. I tried. Be blessed.
Thank you, sir. Stay safe.
You're welcome. Same to you. Bye-bye.
Hi, Councilman.
Take care, Madam Law Director.
Hi, Chief.
Hi, how are you?
Okay. And they said two's company and three is a crowd.
Okay. Yeah, I just sent her a text, so I don't know because I know uh Justin was in the other meeting.
Right.
Okay, she just texted me back, okay. Oh no, maybe. No, wait a minute. Yeah, she just texted me back, okay. So, I don't, Councilman Martin, he's on this committee, and also Councilwoman Stevenson is on this committee.
Okay.
So we'll see what happens. I'll put this back up. This will something to. There we go. Okay. We'll see what happens in the next 5 minutes.
This must be the non-exciting committee.
Say it. Oh boy. I admitted Mr. Anderson.
Okay.
I don't know. I haven't heard from the other two, Counselor Martin, Counselor Austin, or Counselor. Okay, here's Counselor Smith. So let's see what we got. Yeah, we got, okay. Yeah. What is that? Oh, okay. Hmm. Oh, he's back. Okay. I'm here twice. Hi, Justin.
Did you hear me? Yeah, Miss Gowdy should be on in about a minute and a half.
Okay.
Okay.
Hi, Councilman Smith.
Hello there.
We're waiting on Councilor Gowdy. She should be on shortly.
Oh, Councilwoman Stevenson is on.
No, I haven't. She's not on yet. No,
She the chair of this meeting, right?
no, Councilor Gowdy is chair.
Oh, okay, okay, great,
Councilor Stevenson and Councilor Martin are members.
great.
Yeah.
Her diaper bag.
No, my two diapers for clothes.
Great.
Councilor Austin was here. What happened to the sound? Oh, he was, okay. Hmm. Okay, we have 6:41. Let's stop sharing for a minute to see. 6 participants. Hmm.
Yes, I'm minutes. I'm waiting on Nate to come on so I can get a quorum.
Hear me?
Did you hear me?
Yes. Counselor Gowdy?
Okay. Yes.
Okay.
It's Nathaniel, Councilman Martin on yet?
No, not yet.
He must be over with.
Let me see. Is he, do you know, is he having problems with his computer? Hello? I'm not sure how long to hold a meeting open without a quorum. 15, 20 minutes. Let's see. Try to call him. Okay, I tried to call Counselor Martin. I'm getting his voicemail.
Madam Clerk, Councilman Martin is logging in now in the computer at the office.
Okay. Thank you.
You are. On behalf of Councilman Martin and Councilwoman Gowdy, we thank you for you all's patience.
Okay, y'all are on and ready and all set to go.
Got it up.
Yeah, it's ready to go.
All right, come on, guys.
We've been waiting on y'all, so. You got your agenda, she gonna have to put it up on the screen.
It's on there.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm sorry we late, but Contracts and Property Committee,
See if Victoria's there.
Victoria, you there?
I am. You
Okay.
ready?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, this is a contract.
Hey, Victoria,
Yes.
it kept going out on me at the house. I kept going back in. I would come on in and would go out, and I couldn't hear anything.
Gonna have to fix that.
Well,
What?
Okay. We'll talk about that later.
okay.
All right.
So
This
the
is-
Contracts and Property Committee meeting is starting now. And Victoria, thank you, Madam Clerk, for, having that kind of patience.
Sure, no problem. This is the Contracts and Property Committee meeting on Thursday, May 6, 2021 at 6:30 p.m. on the Zoom platform. I'm going to call Council Gowdy, Councilor Gowdy, excuse me, could you call the meeting to order, please?
Go ahead.
The meeting of Contracts and Property is called to order.
Time is
Call the roll.
6:51 p.m. Councilor Gowdy,
Present.
Councilor Martin,
Present.
Councilor Stevenson. We also have Councilor Smith here.
No, Smith left. Oh,
Uh-oh.
is he on his phone?
Yes, there you go.
All
Who's
right.
here?
All
Thank you.
right.
Okay, we have remarks of the public on agenda items only. Limit 2-minute time frame, please. And I'm gonna Give me a moment. Let me put this agenda back up for you. Any remarks from the public? Hearing none. Next, we have legislation 29-21. This is a resolution. It's an ordinance to authorize the mayor to enter into lease or purchase agreements for the acquisition of city vehicles for use by the Departments of Service. Silverado four-wheel drive crew cab work truck for a total of $64,986.64, and police 2 units of the 2021 Chevrolet Tahoe 4x4 PBV vehicles, including upfit packaging at $15,425.35 for $107,428.70 in total on the terms and conditions reflected in Exhibit A attached here too.
Victoria,
Yes,
we don't see it on the screen here.
you don't
We
see
see
it?
your name, Victoria Danu, but we don't see the,
You don't see the agenda?
no, it's gone now. All we see is your name.
Okay, hold on. Let's try this way. Can you see that?
Now we see it.
Yes.
Right.
Now you see it?
Yeah, now we see it.
Would you like me to?
What, you on resolution 29-21?
Yes. Would you
Okay,
like me to read it again?
yes.
Okay. This is resolution number 29-21, an ordinance to authorize the mayor to enter into lease or purchase agreements for the acquisition of city vehicles for use by the Departments of Service. Silverado four-wheel drive crew cab work truck for a total of $64,986.64, and police, follow my line, police 2 units of the 2021 Chevrolet Tahoe 4x4 PPV vehicles, including upfit packaging, $15,425.35 for $107,428.70 in total on the terms and conditions reflected in Exhibit A attached here too. This is requested by Mayor Brandon L. King, sponsored by Juanita Gowdy, Council Vice President.
Yes, I really need this to be separated. The two, the police cars and the truck to be separated, so we'll know what we are doing, and these two items need to be separated. And I'm going to ask Gardner, what do he need the police cars for? The extra police cars, because we just invested in some.
Chief Gardner, didn't you have a couple of crashes lately, though?
Yes, we had one accident, I think probably about a month ago now at this point. And another vehicle actually just went down probably a week ago just for maintenance, but it's probably going to, the vehicle is so old that it's, I've been told that it's just cheaper to go ahead and purchase a new vehicle than try to fix it.
Yes, you need to fix what you got, and crashes is unnecessarily, and we do not need no more police cars or unit to be crashing on police chases, on the police chases. And do you have any insurance on any of them? Is we going to get any covered?
I believe, I mean, the only thing I'm aware of, I don't know if Director Himmons can help me out. I mean, I believe that the city is self-insured.
Also, when
That's not gonna
we
work.
when we go into a lease or a purchase over time,
Willa, please, you
Yes.
gotta be recognized.
oh,
I'm talking to the police chief right now, and I'll get with you.
I mean, the vehicles that we had, I do not believe were under any contract or lease, so I don't think that I don't believe that there was any extra insurance on any of the vehicles.
Any more questions?
Chief Gardner, can you hear me?
Yes, Councilman.
Okay, we've got to exercise discretion with these, we buying these vehicles and if we're tearing them up, we're just waiting, we're losing money. We've been blessed to get this COVID money to buy these vehicles, to help us buy these vehicles. Is this, it says 2 units of a 2021 Chevrolet Tahoe. So is that 2 vehicles?
Yes, Councilman, it's 2 vehicles, and I mean, in fairness, most cities replace their police units after 3 years. They become unsafe to operate. I mean, our vehicles, we have not purchased new vehicles, and I mean, since I've been police chief.
Oh, no, that's not true. We've been
Yes.
leasing them left and right. We may not be purchasing them, but I leased in the
Yes.
last 3, 4 years, at least 2 or 3 vehicles.
Yes, and more
I
than
know
that.
we've leased them because we asked us, we've leased them. Check
I-
that out. I don't know if we own them, but we've entered into a lease. And it takes a while for, all this, you put all the stuff on the vehicles and all like that. But I know we've leased at least 3 or 4 vehicles in the last couple of years. Check that out.
The only vehicle, I do take that back. There is the new Chevy Tahoe, which is the supervisor vehicle, but that is the only police vehicle that we have purchased since I've been police chief.
Well, Gardner, you only been chief for 9 months, so
Well, and you are correct, Councilman, but I guess I was also referring to my time as acting chief. I don't believe any vehicles have been purchased other than the Chevy Tahoe, which is the supervisor vehicle, since Chief Cardilli was here.
since if they lease, is they lease up on the full cover insurance?
Yes, if the vehicles are leased, there are extra insurance policies that are taken out.
Would you be kind enough, Chief Gardner, to check with Charles and them and see in the last 3 or 4 years, how many police vehicles have we purchased and how many have we leased? It's not just the one brand new one that you guys, that I know you got, but I remember us voting on leasing at least 2 or 3
More time.
in the last 3 or 4 years. I know that.
Certainly, I can, I'll ask the Charles, the finance director, and I'll get that information. And I mean, unless something's floating out there that I'm not aware of, there's nothing, there's no vehicles that have come in except for the new Chevy Tahoe.
And I even when I come through, I see the vehicles, and I know Gardner, I know we've leased at least 2 or 3 vehicles in the last 3 or 4 years. I don't know if we own them. I know we leased them, and I think the one that you brought up, that's your vehicle, right?
The new Chevy Tahoe, no, it went to the supervisor's vehicle.
Okay, and that one's for the supervisor, right?
Correct, yes.
Okay, so check that out because if we need to get some, we'll try to get some. But there has to be discretion on tearing these vehicles up. I mean, if we're spending 50, 60,000 on a vehicle and then we tear it up, it's
Correct.
You feel me? I mean, this is common sense here.
What I understand, but I mean, most of our vehicles, Councilman, and I'm more than happy to show council if you come out. I mean, most of them are just, they're very old vehicles, and we continue to throw literally thousands of dollars in repairs each time. And the vehicles are just getting to the point where it's costing us an extensive amount of money to keep them up.
Well, if we can get the new vehicles, we're in favor of it, but let's see how many we have leased and how many we own, and then we'll act on it. We're not opposed to it, but I am concerned because I walk down here daily and I see the vehicles that have been crashed up and all, and I shake my head. Okay, now let's say we buy 2 or 3 new vehicles within the next year or two, and we tear them up. Okay, so that's something we have to be concerned about because we're just wasting taxpayers' money. Now there's situations that come up, and a lot of times when these vehicles get tore up, we never hear about it. We just see them. I see them. I say, what happened to this vehicle? Okay, so we can move forward.
Okay,
For the
and I did,
record, we're not opposed to we've been supporting the police on getting everything else. So I need to know intelligently and objectively what we've leased in the last 3 or 4 years, and have we bought any new vehicles? And I know we have. I know we have. This is under Cardelli. I know we have. So find that out for me.
Find out for days.
Please find that out.
And we need the serial. I mean, we need the numbers.
yeah, I will get the information from the finance director. It is a bit confusing, I think, the way it's listed. I just wanted to point out each of the vehicles are actually a little under 50,000 with the outfit, but I will find out the information from the finance director if there are other leases that.
And once you find that out, thank you. I'm ready to act on it. I want the police to have all of the best equipment. I got a phone call today from someone that I may maybe need to talk to you personally about it. And I get these calls almost daily. And this was one of the officers. They arrested the guy. He had tinted windows, and they said he asked me, "Are you at home?"
Yes, Councilman, yes.
Okay, you need to talk to me tomorrow because I get these calls almost daily about the way they talk about our police, and I speak up for them. And the lady said that they stopped the car because it was tinted windows. Okay, and I think his license was suspended or something was wrong. But she said what pissed him off was the first thing the police officer asked was, had he been smoking marijuana? So here you got $100-something tow. Okay, they were up here today, and they wanted me to stop what I was doing and come up there, and I couldn't. I get these calls too often, Garden, too often, and most of it centers around how our police officers are approaching the public with kind of nasty attitudes. And they said the first thing the officer asked them, and they had me on the phone for an hour, was, had they been smoking marijuana? Come on.
Well, Councilman, I don't know the exact situation, but often when you do conduct a.
I can get the name and all that, and I said,
Okay.
well, since I'm here, I'll talk to you about it tomorrow. But I get these calls too often, just too often. Okay, so we can move on.
Also, I had got a disturbing phone call also, and it really went to a roof when I found out that people was out here being harassed by these police officers. And that's East Cleveland doing it, and
They're being harassed by Larry.
and they being harassed by Larry McDonald again. And this is not, something that we're going to even take. And the person that he keeps stopping got text messages and everything, and this have to be addressed. So we do need a major meeting about his behavior, and he should not be on the streets anyway.
And I don't know about what Gowdy's saying, but if she got the text messages and all like that, let's check it out. Okay, let's check it out. I get calls, and I'm very patient and a diplomatic kind of person, but I'm getting calls every other day about people complaining about the police. Okay, I'm getting ready to go out the door. The phone call and this lady and talking about the police officer, African American guy, and the tinted windows, asking that they smoke marijuana, and just they say his whole demeanor was very negative. So do we need training in communication or something like that? So we need to talk about this because I'm tired of these calls. And just so happen I'm available during the day because I am, but they woke me up this morning with that. Woke me up, pissed me off with that stuff. So I don't know where to get my number from, but they call me. So we'll talk about it. Thank you.
Okay, anybody else have a discussion? Ms. Hemmis? Okay, so.
I'm sorry, Madam Chair, I'm being recognized.
Yes.
Yeah, to piggyback onto what Chief Gardner said, it's a safety issue. The cars are being run down and they are just about inoperable. The ones that you see, they might look okay on the outside, but when a police car has 50 or 60,000 miles on it, those are some very, very hard miles for a police car. And so they really need to replace the vehicles that, that are being, being demolished by, Chief Garner, do you want to step in with your information?
Yeah, I was trying to just point out, Madam Chair, actually, one of our officers was actually struck yesterday by a drunk driver, and that vehicle is totaled 3125. The entire front end is pushed in. And again, it was a drunk driver. It was investigated by Ohio State Highway Patrol, but that vehicle is totaled.
In situations like that, Chief Gardner, does that person have to pay for the damage? Does his insurance have to take care of that? Our vehicles?
A lot of times they don't have insurance.
Well, but we don't know in this, Willa. We don't know. You speculating. When situations like this, if the person in the car caused the accident, if the person has insurance, isn't the insurance supposed to take care of that? Well, speak, Willa.
Do you know the details, Chief Gardner? Did this particular drunk person have insurance or even a driver's license?
He did not have a valid license. I'm still waiting on the report from Ohio State Highway Patrol to indicate whether or not he had insurance. Obviously, if he does have insurance, we will obviously pursue that avenue. I was trying to just point out that there are other accidents. I understand council's upset about the vehicle that was damaged during the pursuit, but that was actually fixed already. But I was just pointing out there are other accidents that occur that have nothing to do with that people are just striking our vehicles.
And we understand that. What we're saying, Willa Hemmings, if you're listening, is we just need to know everybody's in favor of getting more vehicles for our police officers so they have the proper equipment. But we need to know in the last 3 or 4 years, how many vehicles have we leased for the police and how many have we bought? So we can deal with this thing intelligently, and then we rarely act on it. So get that information to us.
I mean,
we need to know that, okay?
Madam Chair, may I be recognized?
Yes, you can be recognized.
Thank you. The historical presentation of data does not impact on the immediate need for the citizens to be adequately covered by police, and they can only ride so many bicycles to a homicide or to a robbery. They need police vehicles. They need operable vehicles that are present and ready. The chief just told you.
Willa, please, just get us that information. Nobody's supposed to get new vehicles. Get us information so we can deal with the thing intelligently. We need to know how many we've leased in the last 3 or 4 years and how many we've bought. We don't want to ride into a situation on a bicycle, okay? We
Well,
want to
that's what
have
they'll
good
have to do
equipment.
if
Come on.
that's
on.
what you're heading towards.
Well, that's
we
what
never. What we're saying is, number one, that we need to know what we've bought leased, because I know we've leased 2 or 3 of them in the last 3 or 4 years. Okay, we need to know that. We need to know how many we bought. Okay, then we can say, well, based on what we're working with, how many vehicles we're willing to get. Well, we need to know that. That's just information. That's it. So we can deal with this thing intelligently. No one, and I repeat, no one is supposed to get in the police vehicles, especially if we have the money. So just get that information to us, please. A situation on a bike when somebody's life is in danger, and then we're kind of concerned about crashes. We don't. If we buy these vehicles, we're just asking for discretion so we don't tear them up. That's all. That's all we're saying here. So please get us that so we can move forward. Okay, and then at the next meeting, we'll deal with this, okay?
When is the next,
We can have a
committee
special meeting. She asked that we can have a special meeting.
a special committee
If
meeting?
it's that important, okay?
A special committee meeting on contracts and property?
Yes, we can have a special meeting. Contracts and property can meet whenever they want to.
Well, we have to defer to the chair, who is Vice President Gowdy, for
You hear
that,
that?
for that scheduling.
We're gonna move this forward, but get that information to us. We're gonna move
Okay,
this
that's the bottom
legislation
line.
forward, but get that to us, please.
Got it.
If I have to come down and go to your office, get it to us, okay?
No, we'll get it. I'll work on Charles tomorrow. And can we
I
email
want
it
to
to you?
recognize Counselor Smith.
Thank you, Madam Chair. I have no further comments, except for Councilman Martin, your phone number is on our business cards. That's it. Great meeting. Thank you.
My phone number's on your business card?
They're on your business cards. Your phone number is on your council business cards.
Cell phone number's on there, right?
Right.
Okay.
Thank you. Okay.
Okay. You know, I mean, these people call me. Some of them live in East Cleveland, some of them don't. But I get the calls of Chief Gardner too often. And I don't always complain, but this one woke me up at 7 o'clock in the morning, talking about this situation. And I said, I can't come down there and deal with it. So I said, I'll just talk with Gardner about it. Okay. I didn't even ask them the police officer's name, but this is, I get them on a regular basis, and I don't always deal with it or complain to you guys, but this one, they woke me up with this morning. So.
All right. Any more remarks? Okay, so we're going to move forward. We're going to take this out of.
Yes, a question. Gardner, are you still there?
Yes, Councilman, still here.
Yeah, I want to ask you about our tow company. Is Kuffner our tow company?
No, Councilman, we are actually in the process of working, the finance director and myself, we're in the process of getting a bid process in place that, from what I understand, the council is going to be directly involved in. I'm just waiting for the finance director to finish the requirements.
Right, because I see them when I'm out, because I'm out all the time. But I remember, and this is on us, this is our mistake, or we kind of messed that up to some extent. And there were 3 bids, and you can't call them and let them know what's going on. Something went down that threw it off. But I remember one of the companies had a pretty decent bid. So we need to, you're right, we need to go back out, bid, and we can see what we can get, the best deal that we can get for towing, okay?
And who's tolling our cars now? If who's tolling?
Hello?
Who towing?
Chief Gardner?
Yes, it was somewhat breaking up. What was the
Yeah,
question? I'm sorry.
is Kufner is the one that's towing the cars right now, right? Because I see them
Cu-
all over the place.
Yes, Governors is towing currently at
Okay,
this
so
point for us.
we'll be with them until we can get this bid in, and then we go with what we think is the best, lowest bid or the best bid for our city. Okay, so Willa Hemmons,
Yes?
how long does that bidding process take?
Well, I'm gonna refer that to the chief and the committee. Isn't there a committee working on that, chief?
Yes, ma'am. I believe we're just in the final process. I believe, I'm not sure if the finance director is on vacation. I think we're in the final process. I believe once it's posted, I believe it's 30 days for everybody to submit their bids. And then I think it goes through sealed the way, and I could be mistaken, so please don't take this 100% factual, because this is the first process I've been involved in, but I believe that they indicated that all the bids would be sealed and there would be a committee formed with council and everybody would open the bids at the same time.
And Willa, you can confirm that. We don't want to taint the process this time, okay?
Okay, yeah, I gave the finance director the evening off for his birthday, but he'll be back tomorrow morning and we'll start on every assignment that you've given us.
Thank you. Thank you both.
Thank you. Remarks from the public, 3 minutes only.
May I take a minute here before we go to remarks?
Okay.
In regards to resolution 2921, are you moving it forward or is it?
Yeah, yes, we're gonna move it forward, and if they'll get the information to us so we can act on it. We don't want to hold nothing up, okay?
Okay. Next, we have remarks of the public.
You ain't got nothing to say, Justin?
Hearing no remarks, Councilor Gowdy.
Okay, so we're gonna adjourn.
Oh, no, you got remarks?
Oh, okay. I just have concerns about our police officers and about all the cars that we keep buying and leasing out, and they riding up and down the street, harassing everybody, which I know for a fact. I'm not saying all of them, but majority of them is doing it. And I have some concerns about full coverage insurance. We do need full coverage. In case if you hit somebody and they can get paid. We should not have no self-insurance at all. Because the way our police officers is riding up and down these streets, flying, they can hit anybody and then they go over other cities. Jurisdiction.
Madam Clerk, Madam Chairman, can I say something?
Yes.
As you're aware, Euclid Avenue, Route 20 is being paved now. And it probably should be completed probably within the next month or two. So that's the road that they're flying down a whole lot, chasing folks a lot of times. And hopefully that will help us with paved roads. And also, I see a positive with this. It slowed down these people flying up and down Euclid all the time, okay? Because all these orange things are up. I'm hoping that we can be more cautious in these chases, in these pursuits. I'm not out there chasing the criminals or whatever, but it's not an easy situation, and I'm aware of that. So I'm counting on getting information on the bids that's gonna come up for the towing, and also the what we were talking about.
The trucks, right?
Yeah,
Insurance.
yeah, the leasing and the purchasing over the last 3 or 4 years. Okay, we've moved this forward, so we're not holding it up, but we need to know that. Okay, and Chief Gardner, and you've been very cooperative and helpful. Got to talk to you about these phone calls I get far too often, and I don't always address it. But they woke me up this morning. That's why I'm on this today. They woke me up, okay, complaining about a police officer and the marijuana, asking for marijuana and the towing and all that. And like I told them, I said there's two sides to the story, okay? But I get them all the time. I just don't always complain about it. But this morning, they woke me up with it. So maybe we can work it out. I don't know how often we get in the training. Our officers are getting the training when they approach the public, madam, sir, whatever. I don't know, but you wouldn't believe if I told you how many calls I get. And even though my phone number is on the card, my cards ain't all over the city. Okay, but they're in a police station calling me. Okay, so let's see what we can do to see if we can make things better. Thank you.
Okay, we want to thank everybody for listening and hope that, we get through this. This is a crisis that's been happening in our city, and it's devastating to the people that have to be harassed. And the towing that they are doing is unnecessary because a lot of people cars is getting towed over something minor. And if this is how y'all get y'all money, towing people car over something minor, then we have to look further into that because it's getting ready to be a big problem, especially with our police officers. And we have a cleanup on May 8th. I hope that everybody could come out. It's from 10 a.m. to 4:30. We're looking forward to cleaning up our city. And on that note, we just getting ready to adjourn this meeting. If nothing else has been said or told, anybody else have anything that they would like to say?
No,
You
ma'am.
have a good evening. It's Charles' birthday today, right, Willie Hemmons? Huh? Tell him we said happy birthday. All right?
Okay, I'll tell him you said that.
All right.
Okay,
Thank you.
Meeting
Thank
is-
you.
Meeting is adjourned at 7:26 p.m.
Okay.